What's going on, guys? I'm Jose Torres. I'm here with Maddie G, and this is our new podcast, our very first episode. Let's BS. So,
Hey.
hey, say what's up, Maddie. All right,
Hey.
all right, guys. So, without further ado, let's BS. So,
All
what's
right.
going on, Maddie? What you got for me?
Right now, bro, just chilling right now. How have you been, Jose?
Dude, everything's good over here, man. I actually was late to this podcast, believe it or not.
Ooh.
The audience, you already know, believe it, but
Yep.
yeah, man. On my way to the first podcast we're ever supposed to do, and it's this huge event for us, and my car breaks down,
Oh.
and then all my equipment is just malfunctioning, dude. So I, I mean, we made it though. We're here, dude. We got it, man. So everything's gravy.
Yep. It's all good now.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything is set. We got the audio going. We got the topics flowing, bro.
man.
Man.
All right, we ready to go, man. So on the way here, as I'm inching my way home with this broke down car, listening to the radio, I was reminded about this whole Donald Trump thing, dude, and I guess he has a cold or something. So I don't know, man. What are your thoughts on that, dude? Because there's a lot
Ooh.
of shady stuff going on, dude.
That, bro. So you already know. Donald Trump says he has a cold. He got the COVID-19. He's the whole time this pandemic's been going, he's been denying it. I think it's karma. I don't like wishing bad things on people, but I kind of wish that he recovers from this COVID just so he can get tried for all the stuff that he's done.
And man, just like to learn from it. I mean, really. I mean, we have a dude who's in charge of like I mean, I don't even want to say the biggest, baddest country in the world, but I mean, like he's damn near the leader of the world, and he's harping on his competition about not wearing a mask, like literally
Yup.
pointing in his face, laughing, and then the next day he's sick, dude. So it is very karmatic. I mean, I would definitely agree with that, man. But I just feel that Donald is not the type of person to actually learn anything from this, and that's what scares me. You
Yup.
know,
Yup.
I really don't want to be some Donald Trump hater or
I,
detrimenter, but
I feel you.
yeah, man. But I mean, yeah, like you said, man, I don't wish anything bad on anybody, man. But that's definitely something that I think he needs to take note on and stuff like that.
Yup.
So so yeah, man. Hopefully he gets over the COVID cold and his wife as well. So no hate going their way, guys. We just wanted to just bring it up because it is something that's very controversial. So I mean, how do you guys feel about this whole COVID thing, man? Let us know. It's been a long time. Been a long time since the before time when it didn't exist yet.
Yup.
So that's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, we've
But
been indoors for almost like what, almost a year now, dude. Kind of
man,
crazy.
it
I've
is, man, and yeah, I don't see no end in sight.
Man, how's it affected you? Have you gone to the movies? Does it affect you when you go shopping? Did anyone yell at you about masks?
You know
Ooh.
what? That is funny, man, because that's another topic, dude. That's so funny because the other day, I walked into a taco spot, man, this dope spot in San Bernardino, California called Paco's Tacos, and
Ooh.
as I'm in there, the guy pulls this thing. I'm wearing my mask, right? It's just not covering my nose, dude, because it's hot. I'm trying to breathe, which
Yup.
dude, I promise you, people, I promise you guys, I'm not one of those guys that's anti-mask. I'm not trying to like prove a point or anything like that, going out there like that. But the guy's like, I'm ordering my tacos. He's like, can you cover your nose, please? And I don't know, man. Like I get it. I get it. We want to keep each other safe, but I don't know. Like I don't know, man. Like after a year, I'm just kind of like, oh, like not over it, but I don't know, man. It's just one of those
It's
things.
kind of whatever. I feel you, man.
Yeah, it's like, all right, yeah, I got you. I'll do it. I'll cover my nose, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not that serious, you know. Everyone's gonna hate me for that one, dude. Yeah.
I had a friend. I have a friend who works at Bath and Body Works, right? And
Okay.
someone was yelling at a customer was complaining to him. They're like, "Oh, why do old people get priority over us?" Right? He didn't have an answer. He just said,
Hey, wait, where was this at?
Bath and Body Works.
Okay, all right.
It was in
Continue.
yeah, it's in Redlands, Redlands.
Why are old people in Bath and Body Works? Would have been my question.
I, yeah, but he doesn't have an answer. He says, "Oh, let me go get my manager." Right? Then the manager comes over. She talks to the customer. The manager tells my friend, this is what she tells him, manager, like, I think it's best if you clock out right now. Because the lady was just completely complaining about my friend, right? My friend, he's African American, right? And the lady who was complaining was she was a Karen, typical Karen. You know what I mean by a Karen, right, Jose?
I do. I know plenty of Karens, man.
She was like that. I don't know if it's because he told her to put on his mask or on her mask or whatever, but she just really she says like, "Oh, you gotta fix that employee," and it's like, wow, that's crazy. All he did was just say, "Put on your mask and let me ask a manager," and she was losing it. These
Wow,
people are
dude.
wild, bro.
Man, I actually wasn't following that story correctly because I didn't realize that your friend so your friend tries to do what seems to be the right thing in the world right now and tells
Yep.
somebody to wear a mask and the manager flips out on him?
Yeah. The manager tells him to clock out because the customer was complaining too much, and I guess the manager was just trying to prevent collateral damage, and like instead of causing a scene, they're like, you know what, let's get my employee out of here. I guess that's what their idea was.
I don't know, man. Maybe have him step away from the counter for a little bit or something. I
Hmm,
don't know where he works or anything, but I mean, to clock someone out for that, man,
that's
during a
wild.
global pandemic, man. I mean,
Yeah. Hey,
what?
yeah, I know you got some experience from that, bro. Weren't you a manager at a fast food place? One of the best fast food places?
Yeah, actually, one of the biggest chains in the world, man.
Oh.
I was a manager there, but it was not during a pandemic, so
Hmm.
I guess I lucked out there, man. I was always really chill, man. They used to give us these cards, for people like if we messed up your order, like here you go, sir. I'm sorry. Can I take your hat, sir? You know what I mean? Like, here's a free meal on me, and then
Yep.
it was cool, man. I mean, I used to actually take I don't even know if I should say this, but I used to take like stacks of those cards, man, and I would
Oh
actually
my.
give them to like if a homeless person would ever ask me for change, I would pull out those cards and be like, here's a
Ooh,
card, here's two
nice.
cards, yeah, and I don't know, man, I just kind of like going off on a tangent there, but it wasn't during a pandemic, so I guess during the time when I mean, fast food's terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, to
Yeah.
work in fast food is horrible. If anyone's listening to this and you work in fast food, I commend you. You are the real heroes, and I mean, I don't know how you do it. If you've been there more than 2 3 years, I don't know how you do it. So,
Yep.
so yeah, man. More power to your friend, man, for trying to be the right,
Exactly,
try to
bro.
be in the right. Yeah. So, well, that's how the world is, though, that we live in.
Yeah.
Everything's all perspective.
Yep. Man, I thought I was gonna lose it after I worked at Popeyes for a year. The fast food place. I
I
thought,
did not know that.
yeah, Popeyes is horrible, bro. But
I
man,
heard it was freaking awesome.
to work at, to eat, it's a good place, but to work at,
Yeah.
no, it's not a good place to
Okay.
work at.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just any fast food, man, where customers are in your face yelling with veins popping out of their throats and
Yup.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's terrible.
Yeah. I think.
I spent a lot of time at I actually spent a lot of time at a warehouse where I was the manager, and
Ooh.
um, dude, the roles are completely reversed. Like, I'm the one yelling at people with the veins sticking out of my
Hey.
neck. But yeah, that's a rough life, dude. I don't wish that life on anyone, man. It's actually where me and Maddie met. If you guys don't know that, we
Yup.
actually met there before we started all this crazy stuff. So
At a nice warehouse. It's called TZUK's warehouse. Check.
yeah, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, TZUK is one of my channels. So make sure you guys check that out. Search for it, all right, and check out Les BS every time we post, all right, because
Yup.
you'll learn something new about us every time.
Gonna be a nice a weekly podcast, huh?
Oh yeah, hopefully we're gonna get it weekly, maybe even twice a week sometimes if once we start getting all the guests and stuff like that we have planned for you guys.
All
Uh,
right. Sounds good.
lots of things we got planned for you guys
Yes,
in the
sir.
near future.
Yep. So,
So
tell me, my friend, have you played any video games lately?
you know what, man? Funny that you say that. I actually just last week before my car decided to take the rest of my bank account away from me, I bought a brand new gaming laptop,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, you
So
told me about that. Yo.
man, I'm on Steam with it all day now, man. So
Hell yeah.
only problem is, man, is my Xbox really misses me now. So I actually I don't even think I've turned it on in a few days now.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean a few days, like almost damn near a week, man.
Yep. Once you get into PC gaming, you just can't look back. Just something. It's like a completely different beast from console games. It just feels completely different. So you played
Yeah, man.
I think you told me about Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. I've been learning to fly lately, so
Ooh.
so once I get my plane, I might take you guys for I might take you for a spin, man.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, man. What's the
And
time looking like?
time right now, we're about 10 minutes in.
Oh, okay. All right. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yup, yup, yup,
Not bad. All
yup.
right. So let's talk. Let's talk winter. Let's talk
Went.
winter. All right.
Ooh. Okay,
We got
okay.
we got we got summer coming to a halt, and with Donald Trump's assumption that the heat would kill the virus, we're still in the same predicament that we were. So I'm wondering how this is gonna pan out. This will be our first winter with COVID.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Christmas with COVID, bro. Christmas with COVID.
A go COVID Christmas. Let's
Oh
do it.
man.
Dude, I'm wondering. So for the first time in I would say 3 or 4 years, I finally have my favorite holiday off in the entire world, which is
Oh,
Halloween. I love
nice.
dressing up, you know what I mean? And I finally got it off, dude. But what I'm worried about is is it canceled? Are
Ooh.
is yeah, are we allowed to go outside and steal candy from kids or whatever we want to do? I mean, I don't know what everybody else does. I like to go to parties and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't think we can.
Yup. So I heard in the news that they canceled they have like in South Korea they got their own little Thanksgiving. They canceled it like last month. South Korea is like completely different from the US, but they were okay with it. I think if we try to cancel a holiday in the United States, you know, these are the people that are against masks and like that protest against seatbelts. I don't think they're gonna try to cancel Halloween.
Yeah,
Uh,
these are the people that are allowed to like not follow mandates and stuff like that, you know?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It'll
I
still
mean, we
happen.
tried. We
Yeah,
tried, you know. Yeah.
it's gonna happen, bro. Man, Halloween is just right around the corner, bro.
It is, man. It is. And it feels like it was just Valentine's Day and we were just barely hearing about the COVID, you know what I
Oh
mean? So
man.
so like it's like at a blink of an eye now it's
Yo, it's
the
almost
best
over.
holiday in the world.
2020 is almost over. That's
Man, I
crazy.
hope I hope that that is what the boundaries of my bad luck this year because if it's 2021 as well, man, I'm gonna have a bone to pick with the guy upstairs. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, bro. 2021 is your year. After we
It's
get past
gotta
20,
be,
yep. After 2020, it'll be smooth sailing. Smooth sailing.
man. Yeah,
Yep. This is the birth. Like there's some bad things. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. 2020 was kind of a bad year. They got the forest fire in Australia. They got the COVID. A lot of notable people died. Look at the bright side. We got Just BS episode 1 coming out, dude.
yeah, definitely the best channel in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, hey man. To be honest though, Maddie, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is something that I'm 30 years old, in case you guys don't know. So I've been around the block a couple times, and one thing that I've always learned, and what's something that I call is times like these is what I call a pullback.
Ooh.
So what I've noticed is that like the world works much like the stock market. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
your energies and your life and your luck, everything goes up and down constantly. But that what people don't understand is that it goes up and down, not down and down. So like
Yep.
every time something before, man, I remember when I was younger, just getting so angry whenever I was having this bad luck, like just getting really angry, man, like just like, man, why is this, what, woe is me. But what I've learned recently is that I learned to smile when these big things happen because the worst whatever's happening to you is right now, like you're gonna get that twice as back from the universe. You know what I mean? I'm a big believer in law of attraction and things of that nature. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Is for whatever this pullback is getting ready. It's like an arrow, dude. It's like an arrow.
Nice.
You have to pull an arrow back really hard, and then all of a sudden it just flies forward.
Yep.
That's kind of like the way I look at it. So I am looking forward to 2021.
Nice positive note. Love that.
Yeah, man. Got to tell the people, man, that I'm not all fun and games out here. I do take some things seriously.
All right, all right. So, my guy, what have you been besides all that? What have you been up to this week?
This week has been really weird week. Definitely a pullback week for sure.
Hmm.
The car broke down tonight. Was the second time this week my car broke down. First the axle snapped. Now there's something I don't even know what's wrong. I can't even tell you. It was 3 in the morning when it broke down, so I don't know. But then before that, I lost my wallet. So I've been,
Oh, yeah, you told me about that one.
yeah, man, I've been riding around for 2 3 weeks without a wallet, so without an ID,
Jeez.
without a debit card. And the
Oh,
way I've been skating past that obstacle is, I got this like card free type of thing to where I just type it in on my phone, type in a code at the ATM, and I can still withdraw money. But problem is that like if I don't have no money on me, I can't buy anything, you know. So
yeah.
if I reach my withdrawal limit for the day, like that's it. Ain't no, and you can't buy anything else for the rest of the day, you know. So
Yep. Yep.
that sucks. But I mean, other than that, man, I mean, just work and stuff like that, man.
Oh man. I know earlier you were telling me about there's something you want. Well, we were at work together, right? Me and Jose. You were telling me something. You're like, "Oh, I got to talk about this person at the podcast." You remember that? I think
Yeah.
somebody was asking you for something. I forgot what it was.
Okay. So this is what's going on, you guys. So we work at a warehouse, and it's not like an easy warehouse. It's not by
Hmm.
any means like a job where you can come and have nice nails type of thing. So we were, me and Maddie were sitting there talking about something, and one of the employees walks up to me, and she's like, "Hey, do you think you can get someone to help me with this trailer? To load the box in the trailer." So now, mind you, guys, we don't work at a partnership type of job. Like it's not like, hey, stick with me all day. It's you're literally by yourself a lot. So just her asking that is like whatever, but we still do help each other there. It's a team environment, but I'm like, yeah, go ahead and ask anybody else on your team. Like I like to encourage teams to work together. I don't like to be the type of boss that's like, all right, hey, you go help her, you go help him. So I she asked me this like, hey, can you get someone to help me? I go, yeah, ask anybody else on the team. And she looks around and she says, yeah, but everybody's working.
Hmm.
So I think one of the most difficult employees you can come across are people that like don't want to just do their job. Like don't like they don't. It's like when I was a kid, dude. My father would do this. Like he would do a one man's job, but he would always want me right there. Hey son, come help me with this. And
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
like him fixing a washing machine and me just standing there looking at him. And like I don't know, man. Like I've never been like that. So like for a lot of people, man, all these employees, man, that's the one employee, man, where they just come up and they just always want somebody to be doing it for them. And it's like, man, like I don't know. It's very it's very
Yeah.
difficult to tell people like, well, everyone else is working. Do they come up to you and ask you for help? Like,
Yeah.
like not everybody can help you out all the time. So sometimes you just got to go at it alone.
I feel you. And Jose has like the manager position. And I have kind of a similar position, right, where I deal with a lot of these kind of people, and they just come to work expecting. I don't want to sound negative, but it feels like they're just here to get free money. They don't really want to work. They're only
Definitely,
working.
definitely.
Yup, they're only working when we're standing there watching them. But you know what? That's only some of the people. Most of the other people, they're hardworking. They get the job done. That's what I like about the job. You know what I mean? It brings out the best and the worst.
Yeah, definitely, man. And then I think what makes it even harder a lot of times is the people that are extremely terrible at their job but don't know it and don't understand it when you tell them. Like there's been so many times where I tell somebody like, hey, like you can't just stand here and do nothing. Like you have to move around, help out, do some stuff, whatever. Just find some work. I shouldn't have to follow you by the tail all day, and tell you to work. And then they're just like, "What do you mean? I am working. I just taped a box 5 minutes ago." And you're just like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh my
Like,
god.
like man, they're like, "Yeah, it's not enough." Like, oh my goodness. So,
Some
so yeah,
people.
man. Only us, man. Only us could go through something like that.
Jeez. Well,
But
it's being a manager and the same, and I guess you can call me like a trainer. It's a nice position. We learn a lot. We learn how to approach people, and I don't want to say like we profile people, but like within meeting, talking to someone for about 5 minutes, you can kind of tell like what kind of worker they're already gonna be just from like that first initial interaction. You feel me, Jose?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Like a lot of times, it's first impressions, man. Like a lot of times, just from the first order you give somebody, man, you can tell like how their work ethic is gonna be. And I mean, that comes with time actually though. So for us to have that, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like we all gripe about our jobs, all of us, man.
Mm-hmm.
We get paid to do it, so there's no reason why we should like it. You know what I mean? And
Yup.
I get what you're saying with that, man. But it's always good to just dive in with a good head on your shoulders about it. You know, like you don't gotta just be like, dude. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, can't wait to go to work today. You know.
Mm.
But when I'm there, have you ever seen me like upset there? Like,
No, you always
you know, it's
got a good positive attitude every time I see you.
yeah, man, and that's that's me being miserable. You know, so 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 I mean, yeah, man. Like, just if anybody's listening to this and you just hate your job, just remember, like, you just gotta remember, like, they're paying you to do it. Like
Yup.
that's that. So just do it, go home and do whatever you like to do.
Oh, Jose. I
So
just remember the funniest story that you remember too. All right, you remember that one guy who tried to steal AirPods from work, right?
I got the picture still.
tell, tell you tell the story better than I do, bro.
Oh
Tell
man.
us about what he tried to steal, and then what he came back with, trying to say it was his.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can recollect this correctly. All right. So the guy, I'm not gonna say his name. I'll change his name for sake of the story.
Yeah, he's a SoundCloud
Uh,
rapper.
yeah, he is a SoundCloud rapper. I'll call him Jimmy. All right. So Jimmy, in case you guys don't know or not follow what we do for a living, we tell people to load trailers basically, and they just stay in the trailer and load. This particular company that we work for, they move freight for a lot of other big name companies, including Apple. So I have an employee who goes into a trailer. I tell him, "Hey, go finish that trailer off. It's literally almost done, dude. Like 90% done. Hey, go finish that trailer, man." So he goes, "Okay." He goes in there, and every time I walk by the trailer, he's sitting down on the floor, and I'm like, what's it like? First, I'm like scared, like, did he get hurt? What's going on? And then he sees me and he jumps up, jumps up off the floor and he starts loading. And I kind of roll my eyes, man. I'm a real chill guy, so I roll my eyes. I'm like, whatever, dude, don't do it again. Come back again. Second time, he's sitting on the floor. So I go in there and I'm like, dude, get out. Comes out the trailer. Hey man, I need you to stop sitting down, start working. For now, man, I'm gonna have someone else finish the trailer. You go over there and do that, okay? So he goes to go do something completely different. And I tell another guy, hey man, because I needed the trailer gone. Sometimes the trailers have to be gone by a certain time. So I'm like, hey man, can you go finish this trailer for me real quick? So he hops in there, and lo and behold, man, on the floor of the trailer, not hidden, not like put upside down or put behind another box, but on the floor where the guy was sitting, he didn't even bother to move it, was an open box of AirPods. All right, so he has Apple AirPods, and it's like it's a whole box. I'm not just talking about like one pair. It's like a whole box. So there's probably like 20 pairs in there, and there's like four of them missing. So he gives me the guy who goes in the trailer gives me the box, and he goes, "Hey, I just found this in there." And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way this guy was just sitting on the floor stealing these headphones. So on the computer, I pull up the camera that's in that trailer, and boom. I literally to this day save the picture because it was so hilarious of this guy sitting down on the floor opening a box like clear as day, dude. It was so funny. So long story short, we get about the building, we catch him, and on the way out, he has him in the bag, and we have security at the end of the door. So the security takes him out of his bag, and my we grab him real quick. We grab him and we're like, "What is this? What is this? Is this dental floss?" And I'm dying laughing. My boss is sitting there asking him if it's dental floss because the little case it comes in. And then he's like, "No, no, those are mine. I brought those in today. I bought them from Target and I was gonna resell them here." So we were like, "All right, bro, go home, bring us the receipt. We'll give them back, and you can keep your job." You know what I mean? Like if we make a mistake, we'll own up to it and apologize. So he leaves. He leaves that day, goes home, and comes back. I think it was like 2 or 3 days later, man. And I this is where my mind like blown emoji. You know what I mean? Mind blown. Like comes back with a receipt for 4 AirPods. And I'm like, oh shoot, like did did we make a mistake? Did we make a mistake? And I'm reading through it and I'm like, man, and I go, all right, well, he said he bought them from Target. So I go to the top of the receipt, and on the top of the receipt in bold letters, bro, I'm not kidding you, says fake receipt generator. And I'm just like rolling on the floor laughing, dude, like just dying about this, man. So pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy, man.
Man, those are some good times. And I remember you. I remember someone. I think another like security person or someone, your manager. They came up to you and they're like, "Is this somebody that works for you?" And then it was the same guy, and he was stealing snacks from
I
the break room.
completely forgot about that. All right, so
Oh,
you guys, so that's so hilarious. I completely forgot. So the day that we found him stealing those AirPods, security, the head of security of the building comes up to me before it even happened, like in the beginning of the day, bro, comes up to me and he shows me a picture of Jimmy. And he's like, "Do you know this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know that guy." He's like, "All right, let me know if he comes in today." Because we got him on camera. Like they had like 6 pictures of him on. We have a little store inside of our warehouse, so we have like multiple. Our warehouse is huge. It's the biggest warehouse for that company in the United States. So we actually, it's so big, it's like a mini city. So like it's so big that we have like 500 people on the clock at a time, and we have actually inside the building that we have like 3 or 4 stores, I think it is. So we actually have stores where you can go and buy like chips and sandwiches and sodas and anything that like a gas station would sell. And they had like 5, 6 pictures of this guy stealing from the store. And here's the kicker: is leading up to this, the guy would be late, or he would like take a little extra time on his lunch or something, and to apologize to me for that, he would like give me like chips and candy and stuff. So I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, I'm taking bribes and stuff here. This guy was going to the store, stealing stuff, and then giving it to me.
oh,
So
you never told me
yeah.
about that, bro.
Oh,
That he
dude,
was
yeah,
giving it to
man.
you.
He was giving me
Jeez.
and I was wondering, I was like, man, where's this guy? He must be good with money. He's always buying me stuff. Yeah. So yeah, dude, that
Little
was
did you
hilarious.
know.
So right when they told me that, I'm like, bro, just to let you know straight up, he's been giving me candy, so I don't want. I'm not an accomplice.
Oh
Yeah,
man. But
but
yeah.
um, but yeah, man. Anyway, man, I think this is where we're going to put an end to this episode, man. It's been real, you guys. It's
All
been
right.
an amazing time. All right, don't forget to follow and subscribe, and we're gonna get on. What is it called again, man?
Minecraft? We're playing
No,
Arma 3?
the website you were telling me for
Oh,
podcast.
Anchor. Anchor.
Yeah,
I
so we'll
thought
be
you were
on
talking about
Anchor.
a game.
No, we'll be on Anchor soon, you guys. So that what that means, in case you're not familiar, is that we'll be on all kinds of platforms, including Spotify and Apple and all that kind of stuff. So
Yep, yep, yep.
if you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and BSing with us, man, just tune in next time. Follow us and follow us on Instagram as well, so that we can let you know when the next podcast is gonna be, and maybe you can be the next guest.
Ooh.
But anyway, I'm Jose.
And
That's
I'm
Maddie.
Matt. Yep. Bye,
Yeah, for
guys.
BS.
Thank
Later, guys.
you.